You know, homework is a major part of just about every student's life, right?
Yeah.
Well, some educators say not enough students are asking for help when they run into problems.
Fox 17's Justin McFarland is live to tell us which students are not reaching out and how we're going to try to fix the problem for our kids here in the Mid-State.
Well, good morning. We are live here right in front of Hume Fogg High School in downtown Nashville, and this is where kids were just walking up the stairs. There they are. This is a few moments ago as they head on in this morning. I'm sure homework assignment in hand, but we were speaking to the homework hotline, and they say these kind of students, high schoolers, are not asking for the help that they need. They say at the homework hotline they get around 12,000 calls each week for students asking for help, but only 1 out of 12 is a high schooler. So we asked them, why is that the case? Well, they've got some theories.
I think high schoolers want to rely on their friends to help them with homework, and so sometimes they go and do that instead. But it usually takes them longer. They're not getting the answers as correct. They're not getting the explanation behind it, because sometimes high schoolers, we all know, are going to be like, that's the answer. You don't need any explanation. That's the answer.
And it's not always the answer. Homework Hotline is available between the hours of 4 and 8 every Monday through Thursday. Now, coming up, I spent some more time talking with them. I asked what areas these students were struggling in, especially. They'll give you a couple of clues when we come back. For now, we are live downtown. Justin McFarland, Fox 17 News.
All right, parents, when it comes to homework, look, I know that this is a sensitive subject. This morning, we're asking the question, are children asking for the help they actually need to get their schoolwork done when it's homework? Fox 17 News' Justin McFarland live downtown with some clues that students could be stuck when it comes to that work.
Yeah, it's a common problem that a lot of students have. We're here at Hume Fogg High School this morning, where the school year and the school day has already started. But take a look, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about how students are doing their work and whether or not they can get all the way through it. Now, we're talking with some folks from the homework hotline. They help students across the state of Tennessee try and complete their homework, especially when parents can't be there. They say students especially need help in math and in reading. The test scores prove it. They say enough of them are not asking for the help that they need, and there are a variety of reasons for that. School officials that we spoke with say that students have to start reaching out.
I think you need help when, as you get to a question, you don't know where to start. That's one time that you're going to need help. And then if you're struggling with, every single time I see this problem, this step throws me off. Or with writing, I think you need help all the time.
Now, there is one group in particular that is not asking for help more than any other. We'll get into that in the next half hour. For now, we're live downtown. Justin McFarland, Fox 17 News.
As you were getting the kids out the door, were you arguing over homework? Did they get it done? You know exactly what I'm talking about. And homework's such a big part of every student's school life, but there are some educators now who say not enough students are not asking for help whenever they run into problems.
Yeah, Fox 17 News' Justin McFarland live to tell us which students aren't reaching out.
Well, we're talking about high school students in particular. We're here at Hume Fogg. The school day has begun, but do those students have those homework assignments in hand when they walked up the door? Look, everybody, the homework hotline says they've got around 12,000 calls each and every week, but of those 12,000 calls, only 1,000 of them are from high school students. We asked them why that is. They say, well, high schoolers, there are a particular part of the issue. They say some of them like to talk to their friends, some of them feel proud, some of them feel like the homework hotline can't even help them.
I think high schoolers still see Hotline as something that they could use when they were in elementary and middle school, but not necessarily something where there are teachers that are available to help them as they're getting into those AP classes, because we have really intelligent students that are in AP classes and they think, oh, Hotline was for my other classes, but not necessarily is able to help me now.
Homework Hotline says they are still there to help each and every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 8. They are also saying that high school students need to start going ahead and preparing for the SAT or the ACT. They say sometimes as early as 7th grade. We're live this morning downtown. Justin McFarland, Fox 17 News.